Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 377 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here. Oh, I almost ran out of breath then. I should really...
Breathe.
Yeah, just regulate myself and don't be so enthusiastic about saying episode 377 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here, of course. You're here with your host, the non-loud breathy guy, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You're also here with Mr. Breathy himself. It's Lee Padabadadoo.
Hi, everyone.
Jeez.
Jeez. Hello, everyone. How are you? That's rhetorical. I'm hoping you are all very, very, very well, and we have quite a show ready for you.
That we do. I mean, it's not even been a week since we last spoke. But there will be more.
We speak pretty much every day.
Yeah, but actually, like on the internet, speaking voice with face to face, because we
yes. Last time we met like this,
yeah,
there was a girl with us.
What?
I mean, us two speaking to girls.
That's it. Yeah, it's unheard of.
Both married men. So it must have happened at some point.
Yeah, just the once though, just the once. Yeah, so we'll talk more about that a little bit later on. It's very, very exciting actually. It's a new echelon of
experience for you.
Yeah,
oh.
I was going to say it's a new echelon of like kind of stardom, isn't it, that we're reaching here? Because
I suppose so. We've spoken with Lee from Source Full of Secrets.
Yeah,
I would argue that his level of fame is higher.
You reckon? You reckon?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he sells out the fucking Royal Albert Hall. So
yes. However. We will talk a little bit more about why I think that is incorrect a little bit later on.
All right, okay. But no shade on Zell. She's wicked.
Spoilers. Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about that later on. We've got some absolutely hot off the press news as well this week. A drop today from one of our favourite pedal companies. But you got to stick around to hear about that because, first of all, we're going to mention our sponsor, which is, of course, as always, affordaboard.co.uk. Affordaboard brings you pedals from DemonFX, JSA Effects, Mosky, Joyo 4D, Caline, Nux, Movol, Cord, and Varve, all at amazing prices. They are, of course, a UK company with stock there, ready to ship. Sorry, I burped mid-sentence.
Sorry, I couldn't stop. Oh.
That's it.
With stock.
They have got stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging, which is it's phenomenal. Having recyclable packaging, it's what we all should be doing. Really. Yeah,
it's good, and everyone should be doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. So the fact that they could get away with not doing it, but they make the effort to do it is just top tier. Absolutely amazing.
Let me ask you.
Okay.
Most companies now are shipping with cardboard boxes. With cardboard within cardboard. Most pedals I get now are cardboard. Most of the packaging is recyclable. Sometimes there's a bit of plastic in there.
Yeah.
But I think most companies now are going that sort of direction, which is good.
Yeah. I think
but a lot.
Affordaboard even goes to the trouble of using recyclable packing materials as well.
Perfect.
Or at least has done when he's sending stuff to me, because he tends to send in rather large boxes with 5, 6, 7 pedals at a time. but like the smaller ones as well are in those little kind of plastic sleeve things, which are recyclable plastics as well. So
that's handy. Yeah, that's really, really good.
Like top tier. Love it. Check them out.
I don't know anyone else doing that. That's really good.
Yeah. Check them out. They're affordable.co.uk. Like, just do it. They're fantastic. Right. We start off our podcasts usually by giving a bit of shit news.
Question for the listeners, quickly.
Okay.
Which company has the best shipping, the best enclosure? No. Which company has the best packaging in your mind? I know like Chase Bliss used to have the wooden boxes and then they moved away from that for conservation reasons and so on and so forth. But who do you think has the best packaging? I think Jam Pedals.
Okay. Well, do they pack them in jam?
They do. And although it's sticky, it tastes damn good. It's jam good.
Well, it preserves the pedal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wait.
So what they have preserved. I just went, yeah. I just agreed. Yeah. So what they do is they have some art on the inner box, and then the sleeve that goes over it has like cutouts on it. So when it goes over, it like the pictures come through and it looks slightly different. It's quite cool, but it also has all their like pastel colors because they have all the very vivid pastel colors on as their like trademark.
Yeah.
Their aesthetic is generally like that. So yeah, I really like their packaging.
Interesting. I'd like to hear back from our listeners here to see which ones they think are the best. Anyway, I was mentioning shit news and then you interrupted me with talk about actual guitar products.
Tell me, Budge,
yes,
what was shit this week?
So we usually lean upon the people from the Big G or the American staple guitar company, Fender. So those two are usually like quite heavy on the shit news. And realistically, we could have chosen the John Frusciante 20k Strat that we decided to sidestep last week. We're saving it again for another week because it's not our shit news of the week, because that might actually be a decent guitar. Whereas this bit of shit news is just a bit of a cash grab, maybe? A bit of a cash grab. So the Orange Crush amplifier, I have been told, is quite a legitimate practice amp. They're quite decent sounding, 20 watts. So decent kind of practice level stuff and sound pretty good. And they take pedals pretty well as well. They've been around for a little while. And I think brand new, you can get a 20, like a Crush 20 for £189. However, this week, they have announced a super special limited edition version in white Tolex, and it is a signature Orange Crush for Orianthe. Yep. So that one who's is she relevant? The last I heard...
Is she using these on her albums? Is she using these live?
No, she has got her own signature orange amp. So I think it mentions it in this here somewhere. She's got the Reverb, the Rocker Verb 50, which is damn near £3,000, which I imagine would sound amazing. However... This Orange Crush has got the same kind of aesthetic, so like the creamy white Tolex, black grille at the front, and has got like a little badge on the top, basically an Orianthe badge. Aside from that, it feels very similar to the standard Orange Crush and is £212. So basically like an extra 20 quid and change on top of the original one, just for the privilege of it being an Orianthe signature. Now, I don't want to shit on it too much because I think it's nice that there's more female representation out there, and I think we should definitely encourage that more, because like she's out there, she's doing the things, she's out touring, she's playing these amps. She's a phenomenal player as well. So
no, she's not playing these amps.
Yeah, she's playing orange amps. She might have one of these in a dressing room so she can warm up. But she's out there doing the thing, and I can't be mad at that. And I can't be mad at the fact that like the next generation of girl guitarists have got someone out there with
Idols.
a signature. Yeah, they've got someone out there doing the thing that they can look up to. They've got someone who's got her own signature amp range. I think she's got a signature PRS as well. So
yeah, I'm just looking at it now. It's quite nice actually.
Is it the purple one?
No, it's white with I'm guessing what is her logo on the front in gold, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like very similar aesthetic to the amp as well. So it kind of matching. Digging that. Love the fact that they are they're pushing Orianthe as like an artist, which is it's really cool.
A brand.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not belittling. It's not going, oh, she gets this because she's a girl. She's phenomenal. Like she could play absolute circles around me.
However, this could be anyone. The fact is that it's exactly the same amp, except it's got a different Tolex on it, which is not like they don't have lots and lots of Tolex of different colours and they've just suddenly going to have to like hunt down the white Tolex Rhino or something like that. It's just a different colour amp. And that is literally the only difference. There's no other difference in the amp. Yeah, they're charging a premium.
Yeah. I mean, it's not vast amounts more, but it's still more for a reskin, basically.
Percentage-wise, it's quite a markup.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, because it's a relatively budget amplifier. So that's why I wanted it to be shit news this week, because it's lazy. It's just, I think more than anything, it's lazy. So like, yay for the representing the ladies, boo for doing it in such a half-assed way. But I suppose your beginner guitarists aren't going to be going, oh yeah, I'd rather go out there and buy the Ori Verb for nigh on $3,000, whereas they could own the Orange Crush. So it's attainable, but it's just it is what it is, right? Yeah.
I mean, it's €30 more, and I mean that's about roughly a 15% markup on it, just because it's got someone's name. I mean, no one's forcing you.
Yeah,
no one's forcing you to go out and buy it. You can still buy the other one. This is only limited edition, but it's a bit shit, and that's why it's shit news of the week. Yeah,
I mean, it's ironic the fact that it kicked off the John Frusciante Strat, which is basically a custom shop Strat with a bit more than a 15% markup.
Spoilers for next week.
Yeah, we will get round to mentioning it eventually. What have I been up to? Oh,
what have you been up to? Have you been buying orange amps?
I have not been buying orange amps. So a couple of weeks back, I did a mass recording of MVAV A pedals, or VAV, and
what are they?
That's it. I released the fuzz one because it's very similar to the Ku-VAV fuzz, which has got a massive following. This week,
yes, I remember that.
Yep, this week is the Dist British, which in all of the marketing bump for it says it's a JCM emulating pedal. No, I think they got it wrong.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Why, per se? No, sorry. Why, may I ask? Do you think they got it wrong?
Well, you're going to have to watch the video for that, which came out on Friday. But I think it's aiming at a slightly different Marshall amp. And I think if you watch the video is only like 4 minutes long.
So what you're saying is it came out last Friday, tomorrow?
Yeah. So for us, it's tomorrow. For everyone listening to this, it was last Friday. However, something which will be coming out tomorrow or in 4 days' time for us, hopefully, if I get my finger out here, is a video on pedalboards of doom, but also coinciding a special bonus episode of the Fret Talk podcast, because this is what we were alluding to at the start of the podcast.
Yes, but let's prelude that bit of news with the fact that this week, as in last week, we had a new video drop by our brand new presenter on Pedalboards of Doom, Mr. Scott Gaylor, who is a longtime friend of mine, who he is a fantastic guitarist. He often is found at NAMM, representing companies like Caline, Eventide, etc., and Chase Bliss, of course, as well. And he used to be in a Kid Havoc was his band in the 90s, I think it was, who did reasonably well. Absolutely phenomenal guitarist, and he dropped his first video for us on the 5 distortions you might want and 1 you probably shouldn't. So go and check that out. But as Budge was alluding to, we did something else.
We did. So I've got to say hats off to Lee for this one, because he's completely organised it, and we'll give you a bit of reason as to why this collaboration happened. But you've definitely got to go check out the interview. So basically, do you want to tell the story of kind of how this came about, Lee?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. So we're doing some work at the moment to try and build more of a community feeling within Pedalboards of Doom, and so we've been going over like the most popular posts and revisiting them, and try to make offers available for group and stuff like that, just like for the group. So we've got one with Brian Wampfector at the moment for his pedal courses. Go check that out. It's all pinned at the top of the group and so on and so forth. We're doing a lot of work with that. And while I was going through the top posts, I saw a post that I had seen before, but it was, what did it say? It was something like wilder pedals, guys, come on, just be yourselves. And
be real, really, bro.
Yeah, just be real, bro. And it had really set everyone off. I looked at who had posted it. It was crazy. I mean, wow, it was like a carrot to a donkey. And yeah, I looked at who had posted it, and it was some artist, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. And what we don't really discuss in the interview, so this is kind of like for the listeners here, is I'm a bit sick of seeing anyone who's got a different opinion to someone else causing an argument. We don't get anywhere like that, and I've been really trying to get this mindset across to people that it is perfectly possible to have a completely different opinion to someone else, without being their arch enemy. It really is.
Yeah.
So I contacted this artist whose name is Zell, and we got chatting, and I said, like, what I would like to do is do a podcast with you, or a video or something along those lines, where we discuss your opinion, your post, which actually happened to be a repost. So she reposted it thinking, oh, that was funny. And her reasons behind it, because her reasons behind it weren't aimed at pissing people off. There was another perspective on this that she goes into in the interview, which you'll have to listen to, which completely went over my head. I think Budge got it when you saw it, but for me, it went completely over my head, and I think it went over most people's heads because we're so narrow-minded, especially as guys. But yeah, she turned out to be a huge star in the Philippines.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize when I was talking to her. But yeah, her YouTube videos have got 87 million hits or something like this. She is a phenomenally huge star in the Philippines, and what a talent as well. Oh my god! I was listening to her stuff. I passed it over to Budge, and we listened to it, and what a voice! Unbelievable, and great guitar player as well. So we had a lovely chat with her, and she discussed her career and so on and so forth. And you've kindly edited that down into a video, and I think the video is going to be a bit shorter than the podcast. So if you want to catch all the detail, listen to the podcast. But if you want it in video form, you can listen to it, watch it in video form.
Yeah. I mean, I've not edited the video yet, so. But the idea behind it is that it's going to be like a condensed best bits on the video, so that you get just a nice little kind of taste of what the kind of controversy behind the post and where she was coming up with it, and maybe a little bit of the backstory behind her and her fame, because she, as you say, she's absolutely massive in the Philippines. Think kind of like Alanis Morissette, but for the Philippines, wicked band behind her, band of really really good musicians with her kind of leading it, and she's the main vocalist as well. So we go into a little bit of her backstory as well. So there'll be kind of little snippets of that, but then if you want to get into the super detail and kind of the raw, almost unedited entire podcast, then that will go out as a bonus on the Fret Talk podcast feed as well.
So you were going to say that you thought she was a bit more of a megastar than Lee Harris. What was that? What was your reasoning behind that then?
Yeah, I mean, so her
not that it matters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to compare the two. Lee's a wonderful chap and a phenomenal guitarist. She's
she really is. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
About Douglas Adams the other day.
But Lee in and of himself is part of the Saucer Full of Secrets, which is an offshoot of a much bigger band. Lee in and of himself doesn't carry the same clout as that outfit, which also doesn't carry as much clout as the original Pink Floyd. Zell on her own, her band Zell are getting millions and millions and millions of views on their music even still, and her collaboration with a Philippine, the biggest Philippine rapper, also millions and millions of views. I think that potentially carries a bit more weight than the being part of a very very good offshoot, but an offshoot of a stratospherically big band.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, horses and courses, but yeah. I mean, Pink Floyd, huge. Probably one of the biggest bands in the world. However,
I mean, I'm going to put my hands up here and say both of them doing much better than I am. So
that was one of the things we covered in the interview was people are like, oh yeah, who are you to have an opinion about people with guitar pedals and that sort of thing. And yes, you can agree with that, but also she is out there and she is fucking doing it.
Yeah,
She's living the dream, and if someone's entitled to an opinion, it's going to be someone who is actually out there doing it. However, we do also regularly take the piss out of famous guitarists when they say something stupid.
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen got the tapping technique off of me.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think inadvertently this has turned into a cheering the girls episode. This has, and I'm all for it.
We should call this episode "Girls, Girls, Girls."
Oh dear, that's got connotations of the Motley Crue song, which is the complete opposite of female empowerment.
What about "It's Raining Girls"?
Yeah, we could do that.
Great either.
No, we're gonna have to workshop some of these ideas.
Answers on a postcard.
That's it. But yeah, by the time this is out, it will already have a title though.
Speaking of wonderful girls and artists, we have a new pedal out from JHS Pedals.
We do.
Tell us all about it, man.
Yes, I really wanted to add this one onto the podcast. Because we'd been shitted on the Arianthi thing mainly, and I wanted a little bit of balance. But because I had watched the video to this release, so this is the JHS Pedals Larry Bustillo, Larry Bustillo maybe, I don't know.
I'd say Larry, because Larry is a very male name, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like on the buses sort of name.
Yeah, definitely on the buses. The Violet Distortion pedal, which is kind of Morning Glory.
Which isn't very female.
No, kind of like the blues break thing, which was one of the pedals that she has been touring with and absolutely loved. But then it goes above and beyond that. So Larry Bustillo did basically the product video with John Hornby Skews in their studio. And they did a bunch of little jam kind of thing. Do you know what they usually do? They've got their little kind of jam room, and
I'm actually playing a Kemper, but don't tell anyone.
So they had Laurie on the guitar, Josh was on the bass, and then the other chap was on the drums, and they had some absolutely amazing jams. She was absolutely knocking it out of the park. It was soulful, melodic. The guitar playing was tasteful, but then also some incredibly technical parts as well. It really, really impressed me. The pedal was alright too as well, but it was mainly this product video that wowed me. But yeah,
she has a purple guitar.
She does, yeah. She's got two Ibanez signatures, I think. She's got a white
it's like
one
a
and
Telecaster AZ sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So that it was released at the same time that a bunch of artists' takes on the AZ came out. So there was I think there was a Tim Henson one. There was the other guy from Periphery.
I remember that. Yeah.
Sorry, it's not Periphery. It's Polyphia, isn't it?
Polyphia,
Periphery.
Yeah.
Is the other one
slightly different? Yeah.
And then there was another. I think Marcus Miller as well was another one that they all had this kind of their take on the AZs, and it kind the Larry Bustillo one flew under the radar a little bit. But yes, she has got an AZ, and it's got 2 telly neck pickups, as well as. Is that her with Satch?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Sorry, just not very good radio, but just showing Budge a picture of her Larry hanging around with Satch.
Yeah, I mean,
she's just gone way up in my estimation.
It doesn't surprise me at all. She can hang with that kind of guitarist, so she's got those kind of chops.
There's one there with her with John Mayer, but I'm like that. I mean, that's down slightly for that one.
Let's stay back on track. She was with Satch at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
this pedal's quite pretty, isn't it? I mean, it's got that sort of JHS. I'm too cool to have a name, so I'm just going to have a picture aesthetic. But
it's got like a
purple with pink knobs, but they're very pastel again.
Yeah, so that's the limited edition version, and the black one is the standard, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. They did say that there was a third one that they were toying with, and maybe as a special edition. I was going to say, it's got a picture of a
with
Rosa.
the purple. That black with the purple knobs. That looks familiar. What? Isn't there another black pedal with purple knobs?
I don't know. It looks. I mean, if you squint your eyes, it could kind of look like the Caline, the new ones that are like two pedals in one.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
But yeah, so it works in a bit of a strange way. So it's got a 3-band EQ, I believe, like bass, mid, treb. It's got gain. What's the other one? Like mid frequency. So yeah,
so you got volume and gain, bass, middle, and treb, but the middle has a mid frequency.
Yeah,
a bit like a metal zone.
Yeah, the mid frequency is pre-gain. So the other two are post-gain, but they did it that way so that the middle doesn't mess with the other two frequencies, and your so you get
must be some overlap.
But it does it after the drive. So like the treble and the bass are kind of tonal shaping, whereas the middle is more of like the characteristic of the drive.
So are you saying the bass and the treble are before drive and the mids after drive?
No, other way around. So
okay, right,
because
I get you.
And because mid range is where a lot of the drive happens, it means you can kind of tune the amount of gain and middle that the pedal has.
That means there's a shit ton of tones from that.
Yeah, and that's...
Is it active, that mid?
I'm not entirely sure.
Cut and boost?
I'm not entirely sure, but it sounded phenomenal. It sounded really good. So, like I say, in the product video, she was showing off how... like she really likes the Morning Glory and how she sets the Morning Glory. They got this to sound like that and then pushed it even further. So,
do you know what messes me? Do you know what? Right, the Morning Glory is such a confusing pedal because like it came out around the same time as loads of people were releasing clones, and it's gold, and it's an overdrive. So it was
aesthetically it confuses you.
Yeah, like for a long time because I didn't play it, I was just like, oh yeah, it's probably just a clone. I wasn't that interested in it. So yeah, it's probably just a clone, and it's not.
Yeah, I mean, and this it's not a horrendous price. It's £192, which for a signature pedal that has got a 3-band EQ on it is it's fine, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, there are because it's been made for her. She's going to make it sound good because it's what she wanted. So do bear that in mind when you're looking at it.
Yeah.
But if you want a metal zone, get a metal zone.
It definitely isn't a metal zone. It's got more of an openness than the metal zone does. It's I dug it. I thought it was quite nice.
That's nice.
And it's like it's attainable, and it's a female guitarist out there doing the thing and being that role model for the next generation. So, like, hats off to you.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Speaking of being role models for young female musicians, I've been playing music with my daughter. I needed to play with my daughter now. I really needed to make sure I didn't. I've been playing music with my daughter, and I've been getting into synths more and more and more and more, I've been going over to my friend's house. He's got some synths, helping him to work out all these MIDI issues with his synth setup. He's got a well-core MIDI controller keyboard that can do all like arpeggiators and synth sequencing and stuff like that.
Nice.
It's really, really, really cool. He hasn't got a fucking clue how to use it, unfortunately. So. No, that's an exaggeration. But having to help him out with that. So troubleshooting MIDI is been like 3 hours at it the other night. But good fun. But yeah, I've been downloading a bunch of VSTs for my DAW and let my daughter play around with the keyboard and playing guitar along with her, and that was great fun. And then a couple of days later, she just looked at her phone and was like, "How to play the music from Up on piano?" Might have just come up on YouTube Kids. She looked at it. All right then. Went upstairs, started playing it. I was like, "Good girl, good girl." I was really pleased about that. Really, really pleased. She's like,
"Nice,
Daddy, can I make a YouTube video with you now?" Like, no, darling, no.
Look, the comment section of Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel is not a place for a tiny girl.
No, I don't think YouTube is a place for children. Really, it's not. Go and be a child. Go and have fun. Be a child. Learn music. But when you're old enough, then you can look at these sort of things.
Yeah.
However, I had some really, really good fun with one of my pedals the other day. Let me ask you, Budge, do you ever, and the listeners, drop a comment in the Facebook group and tell me, do you ever just get this like thought pop into your head of, oh, if I routed that through this and did this with the particular pedal, I could do this effect. And you just imagine it and you hear it in your head and you're like, yes, I need to go and do that now.
Very occasionally, yeah. Very occasionally.
I get that again occasionally. And I've always wanted a really great harmony sound. The closest I've got was with the PS6, not PlayStation, obviously, from Boss, the harmonizer.
My dad works for Sony and I've got a PS6.
And it's got harmonizer in it. So it occurred to me that obviously I run a stereo setup, as most of the listeners of the podcast of the Pedalboards of Doom will know. So viewers, I should say, of the YouTube channel. I will get on with it now. Sorry. So it occurred to me that if I managed to get my H90, my Eventide H90, which has fantastic harmony set up in, set into scale mode, so it played along the scale that I'm in. So rather than just doing 3 notes up, it would play a harmony of the scale I'm in. And then I set that to dry only, and then sent that routed that to one of my amps, and ran that through one of my amps into one of my speakers, and then run my just main dry guitar into the other one. I could get an authentic, like
a panned harmony.
Yeah, but it would sound like there's actually 2 guitarists. But I thought that's not quite enough, because what I would need to do is I need to make it sound a little bit like the second guitar is being played slightly differently in terms of playing, not in terms of notes, to the main guitar. Yeah. Give it that human feature. So what I thought, you know, what if I set a delay that's just like a couple of milliseconds out?
Yeah.
And I did that, but then I also noticed that there was a modulation that I could set on it that could be triggered with an envelope filter. So as I played, the different
time
of power that I put into playing the notes would set the modulation off or not. So I put a little bit of modulation on, but put it on as an envelope. So as I played, the modulation would slightly vary the notes that were being played. And I ended up with the most authentic harmony dual guitar sound I've ever heard outside of actually having two guitarists playing it. It was fantastic. I sent it to everyone. I sent it over to Eventide. And Joe came back to me and said, that is brilliant. And he said, only the very best, I'm blowing my own horn here, but this is what he said. He said, only the very best, most established sound technicians even think of something like that. I even sent it over to Billy Sheehan because we chat about gear. And I was like, listen to this. How authentic does that sound? And he was like, that's really good. I sent it to loads of it. I was so proud of it. So I just thought I'd drop that in there. So yeah, it's if anyone wants to know a bit more about how to do that, they've got similar sort of gear or whatever. I mean, most of it was the H90. 90% of it was the H90. The only other thing that I used
H90%.
I used my ES8 to pan it.
Yeah.
So because you get parallel channels on the ES8, which is the Boss switcher. So I could send the H90 off to one amp and have the other amp going straight through.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
I think this is something that you need to put in video.
I did.
Like,
I made a short of it.
Like a full length video breaking down the steps and why you did it, and then the final result. Because I reckon, knowing the audience of the PBOD channel, I think that would absolutely pop off on the PBOD channel.
You reckon?
Oh, I think so. All right.
Well, I've made a short of it. We can put the short out, and I can put in the. I can put in the short if you want to see a full video of how to do this. Let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll talk a bit about that later. Remind me. Remind me. We'll chat deets on that one.
Did I mention? Have I mentioned that I've also got the Keeley Octosi?
I don't think you have. You have now.
Yeah. Well, look, I won't keep going about what I'm doing, but that thing is fucking mind blowing. I sat down, put the camera on in front of me with the intention of doing quick unboxing, quick playthrough, first impressions. An hour later, and I was still laughing, giggling like a schoolgirl because that thing was just so much fun. It was
nice.
Yeah, and now I've got to edit that bloody video.
Look at an hour of you just like cackling.
Yeah, I was like, "What? This is brilliant!" I messaged Caline afterwards. I was just like, "Mate, I've just spent like the last hour laughing and giggling to myself, having so much fun with this." And he was like, "Oh, that's made my day."
Yeah, I mean that's what he does it for, isn't it?
Yeah.
In fact, I saw one on a post that he put out either today or yesterday that someone had gone to visit him. Yeah. He was visited by the harp girl.
Lady.
The harp lady girl.
Yeah. That's our own admin, Emma Hopkins.
Yeah,
and,
Emma. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think, yeah.
And she's wicked.
Yeah. A lot again, like out there doing the thing. She's not only has she got a massively successful YouTube channel, she's got two massively successful YouTube channels, should I say? She's composing music for video games and films. So, like, just doing the thing, absolutely bossing it,
and kicking dickheads out of the group.
Yeah. In her spare time, just being a boss, removing knobheads from the group. Like,
spoilers, but a couple of weeks ago, I was chatting with her. It was a couple of hours before the podcast, and I said to her, "Do you want to hijack our podcast?" And if we were going to do it, but something came up, unfortunately. But we were going to hijack the podcast and completely shock Budge. So he was like, what the fuck's going on?
I would have been starstruck, I tell you. Because I'll watch her stuff. Yeah. I watched one the other day where she gets the similar kind of emails that I do, like trying to peddle stuff that we really don't want to showcase on our channel. And she said, the whole concept of the video was, I'm not taking any of their sponsorship, I'm buying it off the internet and reviewing it. And she did all of these just random bits of music. Yeah, she found some really cool ones. There were some that were horrendous, but the amount of fun it looked to have all of this random music tat, music adjacent tat, should I say?
You have to watch that. I haven't seen that. I like it when you get people like Mr. Who's the Boss and stuff, and he's like, I spent £10,000 on Zemu. Let's see what I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've toyed with the idea of hooking up with Temu and just trying to buy all of the random tat that they've got on there, like the guitar tat, and seeing if I could, what actually arrived. But
that'd be a great one for your channel because it's proper budget.
It would be. However, I can't bring myself to put my card details into that website. It just looks janky as shit.
Oh, I could do it.
Can you?
Yeah, I use Temu all the time.
Oh, right. Cool. Let me know and I'll I'll hook
you know what it's great for? You know, and this is a top tip to everyone. All right. Kids do not know where you buy things from. You, as long as they get the toy that they want, it doesn't matter if you spend £1,000 or £10, as long as they get what they're after.
Yeah.
So if the kids are like, they've been extra good or something and I want to get them, treat them for getting a good school report or something. Actually, my daughter got such a great school report today. So yeah, if they get something good, then I can say to them, okay, look, pick a toy, and then they pick it, and I don't give a damn what it costs. It's really great. I bought myself a Lego AC Cobra, but it's not Lego, Ego or something.
Lego.
Yeah, and I mean, it was nice. It was cool. I mean, it's only going to be put together and put on a shelf. So,
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I bought my son. I think this was from AliExpress. Actually, I bought him Devastator, the full set of Devastator. Yeah, and it was £50.
Nice.
I mean, you buy that the proper. I mean, the plastic's a bit shit. It has broken, but the plastic of the toys when we were kids were a bit shit. Most of my Transformers ended up broken.
Yeah, so. Yeah, completely.
Yeah, I mean, it's good if you just want to. Don't buy anything vital off it there, but if you just need something that's basic or just a little toy for the kids, it's better than spending all the fucking money that they charge in the toy shops and stuff.
There you go. Lee's top tip: lie to your children.
Lie to them at
all. There's nothing more pure than lying to children. Oh, I love it. Anyway, we've got some more news. We're gonna do this one quick, and then we've got our big bit of news. Yes. Our big drop by Wampler at the end. Oops, I'll let that slip. So,
Wampler.
We Black Star are a company that I really like. They released. You're not a fan, but
not for any particular reason, really. I just can't get excited about them. But maybe this is the time. Maybe this news will get me excited.
Oh, I fucking doubt it. So this is I think it was about 6 months ago or so. They released the TV10A, which is basically their pop at the Blues Junior. It's like a 10-watt valve amp, American voiced, tiny little thing, but it's there for small clubs and pub gigs, and it just does the thing. It's like cheap as chips. It's like 569 quid. And just kind of, just
combo.
enough. Yeah, little combo, yeah.
What speaker?
I'm not entirely sure. We'll have a look, see if it says.
Yeah, I'll have a look now.
So that was the A. They've now released the B, which is the British version. So with EL34s in it. It's like same kind of thing, but like voiced more to be British, basically. I'm just looking if it tells us what the speaker is. Is it telling me? It looks like the Celestian Blackbird speaker, which is the slightly cheaper one. Looks like it's a 12-inch. You've got reverb on board as well. It's gain, tone, master, and then a drive switch as well. So it's really simple. It's what you expect from a really small. Yeah, there you go. Celestian speaker has been voiced explicitly for the amp.
Yeah, I'm looking at the American one at the moment, and it's also got a Celestian that's voiced as well.
Yeah, so it's no frills, no nonsense. I think it's got a little bit of fancy stuff on the back. So it's got like a emulated output and headphones, which is there. It's nothing fancy basically, but it's usable. It's got your 16.8 or 216 ohm speaker outs. It's got an effects loop as well, which has got a pad on it and a foot switch. Like the drive channel is foot switchable, which like you could probably gig just with that, couldn't you? Like this little combo, foot switch to switch the drive on. There you go, job's a good one.
I mean, it'd be one of the best sounding things at a jam night. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean there are cheaper little combos. I've heard really good things about there's two of them. The Harley Benton Tube 15 are apparently supposed to be really good.
I was just thinking of that because I remember me and Matt covered it, or at least we had a conversation about it. I don't know if it was on the podcast or outside, but I remember us having a conversation about it, and it probably was on the podcast. And we were saying that although it was Harley Benton, and we can't like say how good or bad it was, the value for money on them was outstanding.
Yeah, but there's apparently another company, Gear for Music's own brand, Sub-Zero. They do it's either a 10 or 15 valve like small combo, like 12-inch one speaker combo.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. Get it?
Ice cold, baby. But they're like 250-ish quid each, though, like those combos. This one is just a little bit over double, but you are getting
like star written on it.
Yeah, so you're getting some rather than the very, very unknown Sub-Zero / Harley Benton. You're getting something that's got a name behind it that people know a bit more, and they do look quite classic as well.
Guess how much it is in euros?
666.
Yes.
I just saw it there at the bottom. That's very rock and roll. So yeah, like it's like American voiced one, British voiced one, the British voiced one as well. It says it's in like it says olive, but it looks like very, very dark, and it's got gold piping, so it's definitely aiming towards a certain. Yeah, you can get black olives, yeah. So there we go, yeah, black olives. But it's got the gold piping as well, so it's very much aiming towards those kind of early Marshall Blues Breaker or like JMP heads kind of look.
Tell you what, boys and girls, you get both of these, you got a killer rig.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that you'd probably buy both of these for less than you'd buy something like a Mesa combo. So who knows? But I thought they were really cool, and yeah, now that you've got both a British and an American voiced version, fabulous. Right, Lee.
Right,
talk to me.
Budge.
Talk to me.
Catacombs. Let's talk about catacombs.
Okay.
In the valley, you will find a cave. Okay, I'm lost on that shit already. Okay, so today our good friend Brian Wampler and Rich Hard dropped a wonderful pedal today, and it's in the same veins as the Terraform and what was the other one? The Metaverse. Yeah, I was wondering if I was having a moment there and thinking about bloody Facebook, but yeah. So obviously, Terraform was modulation. It was a very small pedal. It's a pedal that when you get one and you get it in your hand, you're like, "Oh, that is tiny." It's
That's what she said.
Yeah, we're both used to that. But I mean, it's almost like the size of a normal Wampler pedal turned on its side, just a little bit higher. Yeah, much smaller pedal than you imagined. So much so that then when the Terraform first came out, the writing on it was so small no one could see what the fuck it said. So they had to change the font and abbreviate everything on this second edition. And then same with the Metaverse. They've been learning as they've gone along. They've recently added MIDI to these pedals as well, and so on and so forth. And they've also released plugins of these pedals. So we've got we've got the plugins for them. Really, really good. And today they launched the Catacombs. Yeah, sorry, it was in a different place. So what is the Catacombs? Catacombs is a half delay, half reverb, and I mean, you can run both of them at the same time. So you can run the delay and the reverb at the same time to get some wonderful different tones. Let me quickly bring up the page on here, and I will go through what the options are because it has some really cool features on it.
Yeah.
So we've got, let's talk about the delays first. I mean, we had a bit of a joke earlier.
Come on, Lee, you can do this.
All of the analog is because they've had to abbreviate it. You've got ANLG, so anal G.
Of course.
A Bucket Brigade is
that's
BBD,
where it is, right up.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, it just gets better and better. Anyway, you got analog, Bucket Brigade, FTE. What did we say that was?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Okay. No, I mean for real. What is FTE? I can't remember what FTE.
I don't know. Field effect transistor. I don't know.
It's the end of a long day. It's probably dead obvious.
There you go. Faux tape echo. Sorry, is the Wampler one.
Okay. Yes. And then you got SPC, which is obviously sort of Space Echo. You got tape, which is I don't know what that would be. You got Digi, which is nothing to do with Pokemon or Digimon or anything. It's
apparently
digital.
It's based on the 2290.
What, the digital?
Yeah.
You love the 2290.
Yeah, I knew you'd be a fan of that one.
And then, so obviously you've got those 6 delays, and then you've got 5 further reverbs. You've got shimmer, plate, spring, room, and hall. The spring, I was listening to the demos of it. The spring is very drippy, very, very drippy. Check out Jay Leonard Jay's video on that. He did a nice little video on that, and in it he features 5 things that you might not realize you can do with it that you can. Top 5s, always good videos. Top 5s. Routing options are very cool. You can have them in series, so they affect one another. You can have them in parallel, so they run independently and just merge at the end. Obviously, this is stereo in, stereo out, which is always
obviously
welcome.
Yeah.
The routing can also be in the series. You've got the two different options of delay into reverb, reverb into delay.
Yeah.
What J did was he had the spring with its like full drippiness on, and then he had that after the delay. So the delay was running into it, and as the delay died off, I think it was like a tape delay. As that died off, the drip became less and less and less. Then he did it the other way round, and obviously the springiness was going into the delay, and the drip was like being delayed quite predominantly throughout because it was being the drip was being retained, and it was a very good way of showcasing. I thought it was genius, actually. Very, very nice.
He's all right, isn't he, RJ Lennon J? He knows a thing or two
as well, isn't he? Yeah,
absolutely.
You've got 5 knobs other than you've got 6 knobs. You've got the one for selecting the mode, and then you've got 5 knobs which have an alternative mode for each one. So when you hold the bypass, you're accessing reverb controls, and when you're not holding the bypass, you're accessing the delay controls. The delay controls are time feedback, delay, modulation, and reverb, oddly enough. And then the reverb controls are shimmer, decay, tone, rate, and tone again. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that.
Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so intuitive that I can tell exactly what it does just by looking at the front. Because you've got
it says hold bypass for alts.
Yeah, and then you've got like the reverbs are color coded in blue, and then the reverb controls are in blue. So it's really, really simple to look at.
Yeah, very, very intuitive. One of the things that Brian's done on this, which I thought was fucking genius, really, really good. And I don't know no one else has done this before. At least I don't think it has. So obviously, if you've used them before, you'll know that there's 4 little lights down the bottom, and they represent your presets. And I think they change color for the second bank. I think you have say 8 or 16 presets or whatever on this. And then through MIDI, you'll have 128. But when you go into a preset, if you start moving one of the knobs, the lights will light up. And if you, and this is to indicate where you are in relation to where the preset knob was saved. So let's say feedback was saved at 12 o'clock. If your feedback knob goes to 10 o'clock, the left light will show up, and it's showing you are left of the preset position. If you're at 2 o'clock on the knob, the right light will show up, showing that you are right of the preset position. And if you're at 12 o'clock, both the middle ones will show up, showing that you are in exactly the right place. So that's where it was saved. This is so unbelievably useful because I have lost count of the amount of times that I have. I'll give you an example. My Kernan Ridge, when I put in the preset, I'm like, fuck, I wish I knew where these knobs, I wish I knew
where that sweet spot was that I just found.
Or just like, you kind of want them to have motorized knobs so that you can, I've said knobs so many times, but you kind of want them to have motorized knobs so like you can press the button and it goes, okay, that was the preset. Obviously, motorized knobs are a pain in the ass and they break down, so on and so forth. So that's really useful, and I like that. You've got multifunctionality of the foot switches as well. So you can have bypass the whole thing or not. If you hold down the right foot switch, you can switch it between tap tempo. There was something else it did. And then you can have it so one side switches on and off the delay, one side switches on and off the reverb, so you can have it completely independent foot switches, so you can turn off the reverb if you want to.
Yeah.
Also, it looks well cool. It's like black and red. Go and have a look at it. Obviously, there'll be links in the description of the podcast. We'll work for you, buddy.
Will there? I didn't know that you were doing that.
I've got a atonement link for this if you want it.
yeah, plonk it in the group. Plonk it in the groove.
So
it looks wicked. Like the pattern on it, because it's kind of got like almost like those kind of 80s like
sort of
kind of fading into obscurity, like the kind of horizon, like neon horizon of the 80s.
But it's kind almost, isn't it?
Yeah, but the way because it kind of warps outwards in a kind of spherical way. It almost looks like Tolex. It's got
do you know what it looks like? It looks like Space Harrier.
I mean,
it actually does, doesn't it?
Yeah, all right, yeah, okay,
Ready?
You can get beyond that. Yeah, but it's got a real strong look to it, and it now completes the Wampfector, doesn't it? So
you've been waiting to say that.
Yeah. It's gonna be a thing. The Wampfector, like we need to make it.
I don't think so, because I don't think you would have the terror of. I don't think you would have the Metaverse, which is the delay pedal, full on delay, and this. I think you would have one or the other.
No, you want super drippy reverb on this. You want a sensible delay, maybe like a faux tape echo or like the standard tape, and then you want your Metaverse for your crazy delays. I'm calling it now. This is the Wampfector.
I know there'll be people out there who are a bit like, I'm not sure if this was bullshit or not, but Brian did say he nearly didn't release this. I tend to believe him. He seems to be pretty legit. He's a pretty down to earth guy, and he said he nearly didn't release this because he kind of made it for him.
Yeah.
And because he wanted it, and he was like, but hopefully there's people out there who will enjoy it, and I think it looks fucking awesome.
It does.
I think everyone else has gone, yeah. No, you really need to release that, because reverb and delay they go so well together. Yeah,
and to be fair, I would buy this one over the Metaverse. I'm not big on like really in tune delays where you can go like deep diving into it. Whereas this, it's got a bunch of like classic sounding delay models. It's got a bunch of classic sounding reverbs, and it will do that kind of your safe area for like ambience all in one box. But then there's options to make it more experimental, like Jay Leonard J did with like running things into the spring and shit.
And once again, I have to stress, it is so small, so much smaller than you think. It really is. Like, I don't know anyone who hasn't got one, who hasn't picked it up and gone, oh, that's really small. Like, it's like that big. It's tiny.
And this is confession moment with Lee.
And so's the pedal. Yeah,
oh dear.
It's really
good. One day we'll stop, but today's not that day. Right. It's definitely the end of a podcast now, because we
don't forget, people, we have a shit joke right at the end.
We do, and like maybe tomorrow you'll be getting a bonus podcast as well. So like, just stay tuned.
Also, that's a really good song.
What bonus podcast tomorrow?
Well,
I've not heard it.
Stereoplonics.
It was the B-side to Dakota. And
Potato. Potato.
So we're going to extend a thank you to our listeners. That's you lot who have made it this far. You are amazing. You are just the best. We're going to extend a thank you to affordable.co.uk for sponsoring this episode, for being the kind of the backer of the shenanigans. So check them out, affordable.co.uk. Like any budget pedals that you want, they are like the best ones live there. And we're also going to extend a super sexy special thank you to our Patreon backers, who, for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of that crew. We have got following people. We have got Adam Yeomans, yes. We've got Mr. Huge Erection. We've got Mr. Mycox Long. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher, Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Goer of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foots. And we have got Mr. Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton 82 and the Pedal Boards of Doom YouTube channel. If you want to find me online, that's this guy. You find me at Instagram,
FBI
Facebook,
most wanted list.
Not yet. You don't. I've not been caught. You find me Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram,
On the most
YouTube.
wanted list that you've been caught, you plunk.
Damn it, Lee. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads. And YouTube is, of course, the home to the No Talk or Tone series, which this week featured the Mvarve Dist British. And next week might feature another Mvarve pedal if I don't get around to recording something else.
If they don't release a pedal called the Nigella Lawson, they're missing a trick.
They really shouldn't they? Or something like, I don't know, like a chorus or like a tremolo, so it does microwaves.
Yeah, it just makes a microwave noise. Like, it's just a drone pedal.
Oh, that'd be horrible. No, they make much better pedals than that. Lee, where can we find you? Where can we find you?
Me running Pedalboards of Doom. You can find me on the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and
And TikTok. We're not on TikTok, are we?
You fucking are.
Since when?
We've been on TikTok for ages. I went for a spate of making TikTok videos like almost daily, and they were picking up, but I was just like, oh, man, this is real effort. And I had a proper job.
Hard work. Yeah, it's hard work, this, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, we've been putting a lot more shorts out and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want us to put our shorts back on, then let us know. They
are comfy and easy to wear. So
moving to
like any of you who get that reference, just let me know. Just give me a nod in the podcast group. You were the real ones if you get that.
By the way, we have loads of merch for Pedalboards of Doom if you want some.
Cool. It's something not like going surplus. We don't stock it, and we've just we've got too many things in stock now, so blowout sale. No, none of that. It's made to order.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can get hats, you can get rucksacks, you can get hoodies, you can get loads of shit. That's where we get ours.
Indeed, that's why I'm wearing this Pedalboards of Doom branded hoodie.
What are you fucking wearing? It looks very cozy.
It is. Oh, it's so good. It's so good because it's really cold in the UK at the moment. So I have gone
really cold.
I will. I will. If there's one thing that we do better than queuing, it is complaining.
I mean, okay, so my bedroom gets really, really, really cold. It has done since we moved in. I mean, it can be minus 16 here. That's about as low as we've seen it, maybe minus 20. But I was clearing out our second floor is in kind of like half in the roof, if you like. And the eaves were turned into storage space, like quite a big storage space. And I was clearing it out the other day, and I got down to the end. And I was like, "What's this hole here?" And I found the an air vent that had been wide open for the last 3 years. So I was like,
that'll be why then.
Yeah, no wonder it's been getting so bloody cold in our room. So yeah, that's now closed up and insulated and stuff.
Sealed.
Yeah, basically. Oh man.
Yeah, we'll have none of that outside, please.
We've got a balcony door for that bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, right. So from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Lee
Yo.
Goodbye, Lee.
Goodbye, everyone.
It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. See you later. My boss hates it when I shorten his name to Dick. Mainly because his name's Steve.
Predictable, but good. I like it.
Yeah.